Hey, what's up? This is Dr. Collins with the Diversion Center, here to help you guys out with your court-mandated private practice. If you want to make more money in your private practice, I want you to start practicing some of these principles that I'm going to talk about today in this lesson. This is going to be a quick video, but I'm sure it's going to help you out. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is about attracting, okay? We don't want to chase, we want to attract. So how do you attract clients to your practice? You want to make sure that your website is professionally done. You want to make sure that your website looks very good, there's no issues, it looks clean, and it looks trustable. It looks reliable. It looks like you're not a scam artist, because a lot of clients contact me and they say, I always ask them, how did you find me? Why did you choose us? They always say, hey, I loved your website. It looked legit, okay? I went to other websites and their website didn't look like it was a legit place or a legit establishment. Make sure that you're being attractive, okay? If you're not attractive, guess what? Your numbers are gonna go like this. Make sure that you're attractive, all right? Starts with your website. Pen's not working. So remember, guys, write this down, okay? I want you guys to take notes. You want to make sure that you're attractive, okay? And that's going to lead to leverage that we're going to talk about later. So make sure that you're attractive, okay? And your mindset needs to be on point. Some of you guys are just too negative. Some of you therapists, y'all need therapy. Y'all need it, man. Some of y'all just, man, your mindset is all messed up. You're always thinking about what's the worst that can happen. Excuse me. You want to think about what's the best that can happen. If I do this, what's the best possible situation? That's the mindset that you guys need to have, okay? It's not about, oh, woe is me, I got this problem, I got that problem, this city is too saturated, there's too much competition, people don't want to see me win. Man, people are not even thinking about you, okay? They're thinking about their own problems. They try and get through their own stuff. So remember, guys, you have to have a good mindset and think about what's the best that can happen, okay? If I do this program, if I get this certification, if I get this license, if I buy, pay for this company to do my marketing, what is the best situation that can happen, okay? I don't think about the worst case scenario. I think about what's the best case scenario. Man, if I get this contract, if my marketing works, how is this going to blow up my business? That's the mindset that you have to have, because I'm sorry, y'all. Like I said before, some of y'all need therapy. And you got to get past that stinking thinking, okay? You got to be positive, even when shit has hit the fan, okay? Because it will. You're in business. That's a part of the program. So you guys know, if you've been in business, you're gonna have people that burn you. You're gonna have employees that steal your stuff, steal money, not show up to work on time, don't wanna work, calling off, want raises when they didn't work for it or didn't deserve it. All kinds of stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about, okay? You're gonna deal with all kinds of crap. Dealing with payroll, you're gonna deal with situations where you're paying yourself before you pay, you're paying your team before you pay yourself. You know, you doing a whole bunch of work and not getting paid. Been there, done that, okay? That's the sacrifice of being a boss. But at the same time, what is the best case scenario if it works out? Okay, you have to think about that. You gotta think positive, okay? Very important. It's so important to be positive. Think about what's going on in a positive light. Hey, appreciate what you do have. Have gratitude. Gratitude is so important. So, hey, thank you for this lesson I'm about to learn today. Thank you for the lesson that I went through. Thank you for what I overcome, because some of you guys have forgotten. You have overcome a lot of different things, okay? You have survived a whole bunch of stuff. Don't forget about all the stuff that you survived, and be thankful that you're still here, that you're still above ground, and you're still breathing. Because everybody does not make it to your age. So remember that. And also, we're going to seek information, okay? We're going to seek information, okay? So let me put the second thing down before I go. What's the best that can happen, right? Not the worst that can happen. What's the best that can happen? And third, we're going to seek information. What do I mean by this? Information. I tell people all the time, education will get you in the front door, but information will get you in the back door where the real money is. You got to be a seeker of information. Information, inside information, is going to help you get leverage and make you more money. Information that most people don't even know about. That's why you have to get educated and seek information outside of what they teach you in college and in the university. Okay? You need to get the education or information from other business owners, other professionals in your field or outside of your field. That's one of my tricks. That's one of my tactics. I go to conferences and events where I'm the only therapist in the room. I want to learn the tactics that other entrepreneurs are using, that therapists are not even thinking about. So that's what I want you guys to do. You want to seek information. You want to get outside your comfort zone. I think one of the biggest problems for a lot of people is that they're so comfortable. I tell people there's nothing more addictive than comfort. And you won't change until things are so uncomfortable that it forces you to change. And I'm telling you guys, don't wait until you get too uncomfortable. Do it now. Because don't wait until, it's a crisis. Do things now so there is no crisis. Get the information now. Get the inside information on how to market your business, how to have an advantage over your competition. That's why it's very important for you guys to get coaching, get consulting, go to training events. Now, good ones, not just any training event, good ones that are going to give you tactics, strategies on how to make more money, not just getting some CEs on, trauma or something like that. No, that's cool and all, but how is this going to help you make more money in your business? Because you guys are business owners, okay? If you're a business owner, how is this going to help me make more money to where I'm not worried about payroll? How is it going to help me make more money to where I can retire? There's so many providers that are just working and working and working, and they can't do anything because they have to work. You didn't go into business to create handcuffs for yourself. You went into business so you can get some freedom and do things the way you wanted to do it. So we have to get information, inside information, technical information. Okay? 4, we want to be an early adopter. Yes, an early adopter. Man, I'm on this AI kick heavy. I'm on it for real. I want to be an early adopter because, hey, it could change your life. And if you learn how to do certain things early enough before everything gets saturated, you can have more leverage. And you notice I keep on bringing up the word leverage. We're going to talk about that later, but you want to get more leverage because it's going to help you make more money. It's going to free up your time. It's going to give you more freedom to do what you want, when you want, and how you want to do it. So you want to leverage tools like AI. Matter of fact, I have an AI answering my phone right now as we speak. For all you know, right now, I could be AI. But I guarantee I'm not. But I'm putting this out here because, man, technology can help save you so much time, and it can make your job 10 times easier. Utilize it. Be an early adopter. Don't be that person like, oh, I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to do this. There are so many people that went out of business during the pandemic because they did not want to use Zoom or other telehealth tools to help them run their business. We saw that during the pandemic. Don't let that be you. AI is changing the game. So if you guys want to learn how to do AI and all that stuff, come see me. Holla at me. I'm going to show you how to utilize it for your business. It's all about getting the right information. Also, you definitely want to have leverage. Leverage is how we make money. Think about it, y'all. People come to us because we have leverage. They have to come to us. If they don't come to us, guess what? There's a probation violation. They go to jail. And you have to get leverage. And if you guys are in a competitive market like I am, you want to have leverage. What are you doing differently that attracts people to your business that other providers are not doing? What are you doing? How can you get leverage? How can you manufacture leverage? Okay? Leverage could be a certification. Leverage could be a license. Leverage could be a government contract. Leverage could be a state contract. Leverage could be a sole source contract from the state or the government where they seek you out and ask you, hey, do you want to get this money? Leverage could be grant funding. Leverage could be having a psychologist on your team. Leverage could be having a different service that most people do not have at their office. Think about leverage, okay? How can you get more leverage? What makes you different? Leverage could mean having online classes. Leverage could mean having different services that most people are not even thinking about. Leverage could be being in an area that there's no competition and you're the only provider. Leverage could be having evening hours. Leverage could be having availability on the weekend. Think about leverage, y'all. It'll change the game for you. Then lastly, we're going to talk about adjustments. Sometimes in business, you have to make adjustments. Okay? Adjustments are a good thing. And I'm saying adjustments instead of change because a lot of times when you talk about change, they're like, I don't want to change. But adjustments are different. So imagine you're on a flight to New York and you make a 2-degree adjustment. If you just adjust 2 degrees, you could possibly end up in Canada. So adjustments can change your destination. Make a slight adjustment to your business and it could change everything for you. You can go from making 100,000 to 200,000, 100,000 to 400,000, just by making a slight adjustment. Okay? But if you don't know what adjustments to make, guess what? You won't get the results that you're looking for. So think about what are the little adjustments that you think you can make that you're overlooking, that you're not paying attention to. You could have a great business model, you could have a great team, but there could be a slight adjustment that you need to make. Who do you need to call? Who do you need to contact? What information do you need to get? So my name is Dr. Collins. I'm with the Diversion Center. And if you guys need help with your court mandated business, hit me and my team up at 404-503-8069 or just go to thediversioncenter.com. See you later.